Hello everyone, this is Diane, and I am in a swap. It's a loaded envelope swap, and the group is on Facebook called Embellishment Swaps. And the theme that I'm going to go with, which I okayed with my partner, is a Disney theme, because I have lots of Disney stuff. I'm going to show you how I make the envelope, and then I think I'm going to sew sequins on the top. And this side doesn't really matter because I think I'm going to add some little envelopes on the outside to decorate it, so I'll be able to put some more things in it. So what I do when I make an envelope is I normally cut, for an A2 size, I normally cut a paper 8 by 8 and fold it around the card. And since we don't have we're not doing a card, we're going to do this. It needs to be either a 4 by 6 or a 5 by 7. So I'm going to first get it centered. And I'm just going to make a little center mark. You can't see. I'm going to make a little center mark in the center here. Then I'm going to fold it this way. Make sure it's even, and then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to get the center of it. So here you can see the center, which is right here. And I think I will put a little dot there so I have a visual. And I do want this to be the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold these to the center. And I'm going to fold this to the center. Okay, so that will measure approximately, it's a little too big, so let's see what we want to do. We need to trim it down some, but I don't think I'll trim it down. What I'll do is I'll leave it, it's 8.5. I'll leave it at 8.5, but I will make it 5. So if I want this here to be 5, I will probably need to fold it up, approximately right here. So let's do that. So I want to get the corners even. We'll see. It's got a little bubble in it. So it's not folded exactly. So let's take it in. Well, we can't take it in. Okay, so let's see. I am going to just redo the insides just so it gives me a little bit more room on the edges. So we'll fold it up. It's still not even. Okay, so we'll fold it up a little bit more. We'll give the appearance of being even, but it won't be even. But that's okay. Okay, I think that will work. And we want it to be about right here. We'll measure that. At least we'll get one measurement right. Nope, it needs to go up a little bit more. Okay. I'm going to say that's good. That's about 5. So now we no longer need this part right here. So I will cut basically, because I want it to be more like this. And then I can just put this flap down. And that will give me the beginning of my pocket. And that way you can still see Mickey. And we still have it, but this will all be covered. This is kind of busy, but this will be covered with envelopes. So we still have 8 now by 5. So what I want to do is I want to put sequins on the top part, which would be the inside. So I'm going to sew that, and I think I got this cord at Hobby Lobby, and I was thinking about using it, but thinking about it now, I do have gold thread in there, so I don't want to use silver. Let me see what else I got. And I can dig through this. I did get this gold trim, but I don't think that gold trim will really go. I want something. Oh, maybe this will go. It's blue. Not really what I want though. Let's see what else I have. Oh, I have this. This might work better because it's polka dotted. So let's go with that. Let's see if I can dig around here if I find anything else. If I had a red, I'd go with red. And I only see an eyelash trim here. I do have, well, that's pink. Oh, here we go. That might work. That's got red in it. I think that will be just the amount that I need too. Okay, so let's go with that. I like that. Nice and pretty. I'm going to put this back. All right, so we will do that. I'm going to make sure I have extra tulle, and let's see, so since that won't really show so much, well, no, I don't want to really hot glue it. Okay, let's get the scissors out and get this cut. This is just Dollar Tree tulle. I got at Dollar Tree. And let's see, just to make sure we have enough. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay, I do have enough. All right, I am going to pause you and then I'm going to sew this on. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got it sewed on. So we are going to cut the ribbon. Oops, almost cut the tulle. Okay, so we're going to cut the ribbon. And then we have to cut the tulle. So we will do, I don't think these scissors are exactly the scissors to use. Let me get my good scissors out. And we'll just cut the tulle. We don't want to cut the lace, but we want to cut behind the lace. So, let's see. And we don't want to cut the paper. Well, in my head this was easier than what it's turning out to be, but not the way it always is when we craft. Everything's always easier in our heads, but that's okay. It's getting done. And I really did want to put shaker bits behind here. I did this loaded envelope thing, oh, years and years ago. I can't even remember how long now. And, whoops, got the ends of the paper, didn't want to do that. And I remember I think I glued it on. I don't think I sewed it on. I think I glued it on. All right, here we go. Oops, let's turn that over and get that out. Some ends, some string. All right, let's see, is there string on the other side? Yep. And if I'm off camera, I do apologize, but all right, so there's that. Now, the fun part. And this will probably be harder than I'm thinking too. Seems like that's the way it always is, but okay. So the tulle goes down far enough, but I want the sequins to like not bunch up. So I will probably pretty much just sew it right here. I'm going to make, where'd my pencil go? Oh, I didn't put it up, so I lost it. And that's what, oh, here it is. Okay, so I'm going to put a little tiny mark here because I want to kind of know that that's the end. So I'll put it down just a hair lower, and then we'll go across the ruler so I can get the ends. And it looks about even right there with the bottom of the paper. So I'm going to do a tick here and a tick here, basically so I know where to sew. And do a little tick here and a little tick here. Now we're going to fill this up. Put my ruler away. All right, I took out some sequins, a whole bunch of stuff that I thought I might be able to use. I don't have like Mickey colors per se, but I do have a lot of colors combined. So we'll just mix a little bit at a time. I do have this red. I must have gotten it at Christmas time and not used it. So we'll put a little bit of this in. Definitely a little bit of the white. Oops, I don't want to use these. These are for good things. So I'll put a little bit of white in there. And I can't use really little stuff because I don't want it to go through. You can't even see. Okay, sorry. Okay, so here's some red. I'll put that aside so it doesn't get spilled. I do have some white diamond dots left over from a diamond dot painting that I did. And since Mickey's color is basically red, white, and blue and yellow, I'm going to put some hearts in. Not too many, it's just left over from Valentine's Day. I'm going to put some stars in. Just a little. I think I'm not too worried about the mix because I think it will just turn out fine. I'm going to put some more white dots in here just because I have them. I'm not going to use green. I'm going to save these for last because these are kind of, they seem to be staticky. So, okay, so I don't have any yellow, but I'm going to use these gold stars as my yellow. So I'll put quite a few of those in. I'll put a little bit more. All right, and then I have, oh, I do have a little bit of, these are black diamond dots, so I'll put some of those in. And then I have the yellow. We'll just use all those. Oh, I probably should have left some for other shakers that I do, but oh well. And I do have some blue, which I'll put some in. The lighter blue, just to give it some color. And I have some of these little love hearts, which I will put in if I can find the opening. These are left over from Valentine's, of course, but I think they'll be fun in a Mickey Mouse. And then I have lots of these silver. I got this on sale at Hobby Lobby. I'm not going to use the big ones because I have plans for those big ones, but I do have a lot of the little ones, so I'll put a lot of the little ones in there. This will have to be repackaged when I'm done. Hopefully I'll be able to contain it instead of spilling it all over the craft room. So we're going to use a lot of the little ones. Alright, that's not the big one. That I need to get a bag for. And then I have a mixture of this color, and I just want to give it some pop of color, you know. So I'm going to add, I should have got my spoon out. Hold on just a moment. I'm sorry, every time I get out of my chair has handles on it. It's going to shake the table, sorry. Alright, so I do want to add some color to this. And then I have some of the darker blue. Diamond dots. So I'll add some of that. And I kind of want it to fill it up enough to where all the shaker bits won't go all the way to the bottom. And that's what I'm going to try to do. I want to put a goodly amount in there. Alright, what do you think? Alright, now I'm going to add some of this staticky stuff. And this one you have to use a spoon because it's just, ugh. This is the only black I have, so I'm going to use that. And then I'm going to use this blue. This is all from the Dollar Tree, this stuff. I don't even know what's it called? Oh, it's just called confetti. So these ones luckily have a resealable bag on them. I'm going to throw some blue in. And then I'm going to add some red. Ooh. Almost looks like 4th of July. I guess I'm thinking that because we're just coming off 4th of July. Alright, there you go. I do want to keep this bag somewhere where I'm not going to spill that one. Okay, and then last I have this really white shiny stuff. And I know we'll probably cover Mickey Mouse a lot, but you know, it's okay. Alright. And I was going to maybe cut this up and add it to it, but I'm not sure whether I want to or not. Let's shake it up. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way. And shake it up and see what we got. And this is all the stuff that came. Alright. It's not going to shake up too much because I can't get it quite in the corner. Let's see. Maybe this will. There we go. Now we got it. All right. So let me sew this up and I'll be right back. Okay. So now it's all sewn up and I've shaken it around some so it's a mixture. Still looks more like 4th of July to me, but I probably did just a little too much red and blue, but I'm fine with that. All right, so now we're going to close it up, and I do want to close it this way, but for stability though, or to make it more, to make it a little bit more solid, I am going to use hot glue on the bottom, and I think I need another glue stick. So I do like gluing the bottom down just to make it more so when you put your things in there, it doesn't tear it down through the bottom, you know, or make a hole. And so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet. I might just leave it open. But on the panels, I definitely am going to close these. And I will hot glue those. I'm going to start with the bottom because I definitely want to make sure those are tucked in nice and strong. So, all right. And like I said, normally I would use these as little pockets on the outside and stuff things in there, but I'm not going to do it this time because I think I want to decorate it with envelopes on the outside. Kind of like an exploding pocket where you've seen people put envelopes on top of envelopes. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't want to do that, so make sure this is glued all the way up here. I'm sorry, I'm gonna either stick my head or be out of frame. I think I'll just do it this way. All right. All right, now we'll do this side. And the reason why I didn't go all the way to the top there is because I'm not exactly sure, I wasn't exactly sure where that tip ended. Right here. So that's why I didn't do it. But now I will. Okay. There you go. So there's the envelope portion of it. That will give me quite a bit of room to put things in. And like I said, I am going to put pockets on the outside. I'll decorate it with pockets on the outside. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this yet, so I'm going to leave it. But there you have it. I am going to make, we need to include 14 things. 7 of them need to be handmade embellishments, so I will start making those. And I like making embellishments, so I will probably make more than 7. And I have a little portfolio book that I got from Scrap Diva that I like making too. So once I make those, or when I start making those, I'll probably jump on them, show it to you. But that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. Have a blessed day.